Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Lost in the midnight blue, shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun, oh but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart, so I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never tried. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. Shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. My name is Rizordi, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. Welcome. How's it going? I think this might be a little bit too many colors and patterns. I'm not sure, but if I don't look at the screen, I'm sure it's fine. Hello to you, everybody. Hello, Core. How you doing, Jim? Good to see you. Grobzilla, welcome, my friend. Happy Sunday to you. Axix, welcome. Hello, Pepper. Welcome, my friend. Hello, everybody. Who'd I miss? Anybody? I'm not sure. If I missed you, hey, Leto, good seeing you. Silent, hello. Game Merchant, hello. If I missed you, apologize, but welcome in for sure. Looking snazzy, thank you. I think the bright yellow pops nicely. I think the pattern underneath, can't decide. Board games, hello, welcome. No class. Wait, why do you say I have no class? I show up here, I speak well. I haven't shaved, that's kind of classless. No, I teach after a few hours here, but good seeing you for sure. Good seeing you for sure indeed. How are your weekends collectively? Any of you do fun stuff? Any of you have some fun gaming? I know it's very cold and very, what's the word? Very cold and very snowy in a lot of places. We saw some pictures and videos from back in the US recently, and yeah, lots of snow in lots of places. No shaving. It's November, right? We do no shave November. Or I'm just incredibly lazy, and we'll get back on the shaving bandwagon again soon, don't you worry. HPG, you got a Steam Deck. Congratulations. You figured out you need glasses to play the Steam Deck. On the one hand, it's good to get some feedback from the world. Unfortunate, though, that you're struggling a little bit with your ability to see things. If you hold it at a great distance, are you good? Or if you put your eyes right against it? I had a professor in grad school who was legally blind, but he could read things if he put it like right against his face. And it was quite impressive to see him operating in the world with that kind of like difficulty, but also overcoming it in really great ways. So pretty cool stuff. Hey, history teacher Steve, you love the tie? Thank you. I should send it to you at once. Gift you the things that I have. Robzilla, the battery in your car died. I hope you weren't too far away from home or neighbors or friends when that happened. Because, yeah, that is not exactly the most fun experience, especially in winter. Luckily, I've never had a car die away from home. That's not true. I had it die in a parking lot one time, but luckily my father was near enough by to come save me. Other than that, though, I've always had my battery die when I was at home in the morning, which is not ideal for going to work, but it was always manageable relatively. Hello, Cyber Oracle. Welcome back from Thanksgiving. Good to see you for sure. Hello, Klaus. You had fun with the family for Thanksgiving, and you left the parents' house early to avoid the snow. Yeah, I hope the snow settles down pretty soon. Hopefully you get home safely for sure. I hope you all get home safely. I know for many of you this past weekend was a time away from home, off seeing other people, having people over maybe. Hopefully that was energizing and enjoyable, but at the same time, I know for a lot of us being kind of introverted, things go in the direction instead of I need to refresh now. A lot of energy expended. Jim, your wife's driving you home so you can rest. I'm a little grateful when Noms does that. I was going to say a little envious, but I recognize Noms won't let me drive. It's not that I drive poorly. It's just that she is someone who, if she is not driving, she gets motion sickness. But if she's driving, she's fine. So there have been times we've gone on very, very long road trips, and I've wanted to drive. I want to help out. And she'll let me do it only if we're going on absolute straightaways, and she has her eyes closed. So... it's a little bit rough. So here, of course, we don't drive at all, but I feel a little bad about that she has to do the lion's share of the work. That said, I'm glad your wife is helping you out, and I hope you rest well, and hopefully we can give you a relaxing place to be. Hello, Kat. Good seeing you. Friends, I don't know if I guess you wouldn't have saw, but Kat showed me that they picked up a copy of George Orwell's short story collection on shooting an elephant, which makes me very happy, because from time to time I mention that I've read this thing, I like it, and then I almost always find out that one of you has gone and read it or considered it because of my recommendations. So Kat, thank you for being that person today. I hope you get something out of the essays. If you hate them, I hope you can get a refund. But good seeing you, friend. Windy Four Sun, thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate that also. 9 months is a bunch of months, and I appreciate every single one of them. Thank you for being here with us for sure, for sure. Hello to you, Ramrod. Oh, Team Ramrod, you're jumping forward. It's true, though. Friends, it is time for your once a week Wrexham update. I stayed up till midnight on Saturday night to watch a Wrexham match. And as the match began, I said to myself, oh, this might be a tough one. Last time out, Wrexham looked terrible. They played so badly. And then in the 6th minute, Wrexham scored. And then in the 8th minute, Wrexham scored. And then by the end of the game, they'd won 6-0. This is a very high score in good old English football. It was after a certain point, I was like, oh my goodness, it's like an adult kicking a puppy, you know. And the team they were playing against was a respectable team. They were in 7th place in the league out of 20-some teams, and yeah, 6-0 is brutalized. Now, after a certain point, the opposition became pretty demoralized, pretty frustrated, and so understandably, once you get past 3 or 4, they're going to keep coming. But yeah, I feel kind of bad in part because the person who is looking after their team is not the permanent manager. He's a caretaker manager who's applied for the permanent position. And so in the post-match interview, he said, I meant for tonight to be part of my job application. And I worry after losing 6-0, one's probably not getting that permanent job, but that's how it goes, Hey, how you doing today, Mr. Board Games? Your nephew spilled juice on your laptop. Keys are now duplicating or not responding. Oh my goodness, Board Games. I've definitely had spills happen on my keyboard, like the desktop keyboard, where I can take it apart and clean each part individually, and though it takes forever to do, it's always worked. Laptops, though, I don't know if you can take them apart in the same way. I'm guessing if it's duplicating with juice, it probably means the key is sticking down a little bit, but I hope that gets resolved because, yeah, there's nothing quite as frustrating as typing and having this is typing, of course. I have to pantomime what I'm talking about. There's nothing quite as frustrating as typing and having the keyboard not respond. So that's how it goes. A laptop requires a full keyboard swap. Okay. So there's a way to have the laptop keyboard changed out, I guess. Look, you all are using the typing emote. The one time the typing emote has ever been appropriate on stream. Thank you for using that. Hello, Contraption. Good seeing you indeed. Thank you all for the fun emotes. It's always a joy to see them getting some utility, I suppose. All right, what else do I have for you? Well, I guess there's this, which is to say this is the last week of the semester. So on this Monday, we're doing a topic, Wednesday a topic, Friday an exam, and then next Monday is the Have a Nice Life See Around Campus Day, and that's it. This semester was going along just fine. We reached the midpoint, and then suddenly it's been going very, very fast. In part because in the second half of the semester, we've had 3 vacation days, and that's 1 full week of classes, I suppose. And so it's gone very, very, very quickly. And of course, I'll miss these students. I miss every group of students. That said, I am definitely ready for a break. It has been a kind of challenging semester. As winter comes, I have more and more trouble just keeping it all together. And so it's time to say goodbye to this group of students and start fresh again in January. So that will be good. That'll be good. With that said, I'm excited for the break ahead, both to spend more time with Noms, but also to spend more time with all of you. I've had to end early a few times in the past week or two because of grading and other preparation necessities for class time. And so though I enjoy streaming very much and I enjoy teaching very much, I always have to put teaching a little bit ahead of streaming, because I can show up here with no preparation or be here a little bit late and we're fine. If I show up to class with no preparation, like I can fake it on some topics, but others I definitely cannot fake. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll need to leave a little early today for that reason. Today's topic is one that I've mentioned before, namely about loneliness. So this class I'm teaching is all about the common good and doing what we can for other people beyond ourselves. And so a lot of topics we discussed have been very big topics about economics or politics or trade, etc. And today I want to go much, much smaller and talk about loneliness as both a social issue, which in Japan is considered one of the big four issues that the Prime Minister has said must be addressed, loneliness. So it's both an individual issue and a social issue. And we'll see how the conversation goes. I've never had a class on this before. I hope the students are interested in thinking about social structures that help us to be less lonely, or what leads us to be more lonely, where we can make connections, how we can find connections, the relationship between loneliness and other troubles of society. This morning I was reading some research that some of you probably know already on drug use in rats. Apparently, if rats are given plain old water and water that's infused with heroin, they will just enjoy the heroin water all the way through. It'll be all they do from that point forward. Except if they're part of a large community of rats with other things to do than just drink the heroin water. So they have places to play and other rats to engage with. They might use the heroin water, but it will not be their entire focus of life. And now we're not rats, of course. Like, we of course have a much more complicated life, but I've heard the slogan that the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. And I want to put that forward to the students and see what they do with that. And think about the ways in which not just addiction, but also other kinds of social ills can be challenged or responded to by connection with humans. And how vulnerable that is and difficult it is, but important it is. So I'm excited going in. Now, with that said, there have been at least 4 days this term where I've been on stream and said, friends, I'm so excited for today's class. I'm presenting something I really care about, an important topic that matters to me. And then the next day I show up and said, well, that went terribly. So I'm keeping my expectations a little bit lower. We're not quite up to the level of Star Trek Infinite, but I don't know. We'll call it like new CK3 DLC. I'm excited, but not too excited. We'll see how it goes. Hello to AEK. Hello, Marks. How long is this break? That's a great question. So I don't know. We at least have a month off between classes. Now, with that said, my wife, of course, has to work significantly more than teaching. The teaching faculty do. So she's off, I believe, for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and then right back to it. I think the university is closed between like 3 days before Christmas and 4 days after the new year. Something like that, possibly. Hey, Jim, that's very cool. Building a community of recovery instead of individual recovery by itself. Yeah, I was reading this morning about drug legalization or decriminalization in Portugal, and the various ways in which they try to build a society that helps addicts instead of fully castigates them. And one of the cool things is apparently if someone's in recovery from drug addiction, the government of Portugal will help them find a job. And to incentivize the hiring of these people, the government will pay half of their salary for 1 full year as a way of bringing the people into the workforce. And because the thought is, if you have a job that you care about, if you have a kind of work that feels meaningful, you're less likely to find certain escapist tendencies. And I love that. I think it's such a smart way to approach these questions as opposed to the pure moralism of drugs bad MK. Because drugs may be bad MK, but that response doesn't fix anything. A lot of folks went through DARE back in elementary school, and that's how it goes. Hello to you, Hyperpyrex. Welcome. Does Japan have various higher rates of negative outcomes, we'll call them, because of loneliness? Yeah. The Prime Minister argues that there are 4 things in society that are destructive right now. One is the urban-rural divide. People who are out in the countryside are really struggling in terms of stability and connections, etc. The second one is the low birth rate. It is the case that people are not having children, etc., etc. Number 3 is work-life balance, the degree to which people's entire identities here are identified with their work. And number 4 is loneliness. And of course the case that really all of these ideas come together as a nexus of problems. They're all the similar issue from different sides. But I'm trying to show the students that these ideas are not just abstract, but instead they're ones that matter in the world today. So we'll see. I'll use the term person with substance use disorder because addict is stigmatizing. That's a great point. It's the kind of thing I didn't think of, but yeah. That person first language is often so much more empowering, or at least not disempowering. Good call, Jim. I'll definitely mention that today and try to think about my language as usual. It's good stuff. Thank you for that, for sure. What else do I got? Here's something. My wife's best friend is coming to Japan. I'm so happy because for a very long time we have said all of our friends want to come to Japan, and we'll say things like, hey, we're coming to Tokyo, we'll definitely come hang out. And then, of course, they realize it's very, very far away. It's very, very far away. And then also it is, very expensive to come. And so I didn't think that anyone would come visit. But yes, my wife's German friend is coming to visit in June. So when I say soon, it's going to be a ways on. But I'm really, really happy because though Nams enjoys her work here and it's important to her, she hasn't had an opportunity to make a lot of friends outside the university. And so I think she really would do well with someone visiting and hanging out. Now, that said, apparently this friend is visiting for 3 or 4 weeks. Awesome for Noms. For this guy here, I don't know how to handle this. So, you know that I'm fairly introverted. Now, because the house is very small, this friend will not be staying at our home. So I'll have a space of safety. But Noms needs to work, right? Noms needs to work throughout the period. And so it'll be like a half day every day when the friend is kind of off on her own. And I worry that part of that will be, hey, Resorty, entertain me. Now, surely, number 1, I do have to teach in June, right? Number 1, teaching in June has to happen. Thank goodness. Number 2, man, May and June are really, really busy times on the stream. I can't miss a single minute of streaming. In fact, I need to stream even more than usual. I'm so sorry, beloved Corolla. I'm so sorry. I can't spend time with you. I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad for this, but I don't know. I'm a nervous Nelly. No, that said, as Jim rightly mentioned, I have time to prepare. I can think through what's important for me to do. And surely she's a grown adult. She can find her way around the city, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But very exciting news, but also somewhat stressful news. We'll see. Have Corolla be a Twitch guest? I mean, she's really into playing adventure games like Zelda. She very much enjoys Breath of the Wild and so on. So I guess we could have a Twitch stream. I don't know if she'd enjoy that. I think she'd find it charming for a little bit. This happens for a lot of people, right? They really, really enjoy engaging with people on Twitch and hey, this is fun. It's fun to chit chat, but then it goes on for a few hours. It's like, all right, that's enough of that. I'm good. I think it takes a particular kind of person to want to go for a very, very long time. So it's how it goes. Is she a self-starter? Will she find her own things to do in Tokyo? I think so. She's also a professor of German of all things. And yeah, I suspect that she is someone who, if we say, you need to find something to do today, we can't help you out, she'll understand that. She's not super needy. Definitely, she and Noms would not be friends if either of them were super needy, because they're both very self-sufficient people. So we'll see. We'll be giving her a hotel fairly near to where we live, probably about 7 blocks away, so she'll be able to find us. It's fine. It's just I've never had a house guest for this long. Like, I've had friends visit me before for, I don't know, a weekend. My parents have visited for a week once before, but almost a whole month. That's a serious piece of time. I like her a lot. Noms likes her more, but that's an incredibly long period of time. Noms suggested it, though, because the idea of someone coming across the world for only a few days or even a week feels a little bit rushed. So, I don't know. We'll have more about that in the future. We'll see. Hello, Agonarch. Can you visit and spend a month here riding my back like a monkey? Agonarch, you want to follow me everywhere? I mean, I find the idea of people visiting me somewhat charming. That said, as I've mentioned to many of you already, I am so different off-stream than on-stream, except when I'm teaching, right? So I'm a very quiet fellow, and I always worry that people would expect me to be resorty. Come on, guy, why aren't you entertaining? Where are the dumb puns? I often just sit there and I read my book quietly, and so it's a little bit less exciting. But that said, I mean, yeah, if you give like 2.5 years notice, then maybe we can hang out and see what's what. Hello, Windsor, it's good seeing you. Jim, CK3 taught you a hunt can be take that long? Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy how long things take to do in Critter Kings 3. Apparently in the past, it was not only slower to get places, but also to do literally anything. A shame. Gru says, have I never gone to a sushi bar with lots of ties on my head? It's true. I don't even wear one tie in public. I've worn a tie in public thrice here. 2 times for commencements. 2 times for times when students are graduating. I'll look fancy for that. And then once for an anniversary dinner with noms. And that's it. So you will often see me wearing a t-shirt here of all things. And I think that would blow people's minds. Absolute insanity. That's how it goes. Gruff, it's good seeing you, my friend. Hello. Windsor asks, you missed the last few streams. I talk about how my AI talk went. Yeah, that was last Friday's class. We wanted to talk about generative language. We wanted to talk about possibilities of if we get real AI in society, how would it go? It wasn't a great class. I find that if I structure classes well and like say, here, do this reading, we're going to engage with this reading and these arguments, etc., and kind of control what's happening, and then give a little freedom of discussion inside of that topic, things tend to go pretty well. Because I said, hey, you all want to talk about this topic, choose your own adventure. What should we talk about today? It did not go terribly well. It was not a great class, because the first person said, okay, we're talking about technology today. I want to talk about how addictive social media is. I was like, okay, we can start there. That is fine and fun. And then it went from like, let's talk about addiction to like buying stuff. And I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Words are weird. But I already told them that I wanted to let them choose how the discussion went. And then when I eventually like yanked the conversation in the direction of today's topic is artificial intelligence and technology use in the workplace, a student got upset that I cut off her thoughts. I was like, I'm sorry, but we gotta, And the problem was like half the students were staring dead ahead. So AI Day did not go super well. I think next term, if we do it again, I will have a more strictly prepared lecture instead. That's how it goes. Hello, Exist. Exist, are you back home? I hope your wife's PhD defense went well. Best of luck to her in the past. You come from a long family of autists who live very far away. They have guests that come for a longer bout. The trick is to have a busy weekend, and then they become roommates. I like that. You're on your own to figure stuff out. We'll have dinners, but you're on your own. I think she and Noms might be going for a long vacation somewhere during the vacation. And so if that happens, you'll get even more resorty, because I won't have the evenings to do anything. Hooray! Friends, the first ad break's on us. I think I'm just going to chit-chat through this ad break. So 3 minutes of ads, and then we're back. After the ad break, we'll go ahead and get started on Stellaris. I think today is probably the last day of Stellaris. While I'm really, really enjoying it and really, really interested in it, I think this particular playthrough has been frustrated by some random choices that the game made as it began. We have some kind of unfriendly neighbors, and so either this needs to become a definitely hostile military playthrough, which I don't exactly care to do, or it needs to instead be like hiding amongst ourselves. So probably one more day of Stellaris, and then tomorrow, I've got no idea. Something else, considering going back to EU4, considering doing, I don't know, considering doing something. So we'll see. Oh, Cyber Oracle, that's a very good point. If I take our guest and say, good luck in Tokyo, like the various large train stations do have fairly clear English language posting, but outside of the big stations, good luck getting around and good luck ordering anything. Now, this person's relatively game, so I think she'd probably be up for some of it. But if this entire month of having to engage with the unknown, we'll see how it goes. Hey, Cobblestorm, what happened to the CK3 Persia run? That's a good point. we kind of just stopped it because I wanted to play the Stellaris DLC. We could just go back to CK3. I think we reached the point at which we'd managed to handle everything that happened that was like relatively easy to do, and then I noticed it'd be kind of hard going forward, and I said, not feeling it. But yeah, the Persia run is still extant. We could go back and do that. We'll see. Hey, Arid Mithrin, thank you for the resubscription. Are you home yet, or are you still hanging out around these parts? Hope things are good for you. Thank you for being part of our community. Back to Ratopia could be good also. Yeah, I enjoyed Ratopia quite a bit. Or maybe some other new game. Because the problem is this. I've really started enjoying writing reviews of the games I play. Those of you who follow me over on Steam have probably seen many, many pop-ups of here's another essay on a game from Resorty, because all of our reviews are like 9 to 10 paragraphs long. They go and go and go, and though I need to have new games to play to write some good reviews, so we'll see. That said, I should probably mention that I've now made enough reviews that it's possible to, for me to be a Steam curator, which I believe is absolutely nothing. Like, it doesn't do anything, because apparently, yeah, the first time I ever Googled Steam curators, Google auto-completed to Steam curators are a joke. And so, apparently bots have taken over the curator space, and so there's a lot of unhelpful material in these reviews. And I found a long Reddit discussion about how they should just get rid of Steam curator pages because no one cares what other people say about the games. Now, with that said, where is this? Where is this thing? Is this it here? If you're interested in following something that's absolutely useless, something that you will get absolutely nothing out of, maybe click that link there and consider following the little page there. I sure would appreciate it. I don't know if it'll get us anything, but seeing all of my work so far lead to 2 followers is kind of bumming me out. So I'd appreciate if you're a Steam person to throw a follow there. It'd be cool. You think for streamers, curator stuff makes sense. Random people's curator is more questionable. Yeah, I agree. Especially if the curator feedback is just, this is a game, thumbs up. This is not a game, thumbs down. Mark, you're follower number 2. Thank you. Do you know who follower number 1 is? Me. I'm follower number 1. So thank you so much, my friend, for being part of it. And yeah, really no worries if you don't want to follow it, but I'm trying to figure out how to make my reviews helpful and useful. We'll see. Up to 7 already. Oh, thank you for the clicks. You've warmed my little resorty heart. That's very cool. Thank you for your generosity and helping me do this thing better. Hello, Tante. It's good seeing you. You're behind the response, but I could tell my wife's friend that I've gone away for a Japanese monster for a month. The only problem with that is that my wife's friend will be in the house, and so I claim to be away for a month. I'll have to like hide underneath the streaming table during my wife's friend's visits, and that will be awkward. Number 8, number 9. Hey, thank you all for the follows. I appreciate that quite a bit. Part of the problem I'm doing reviews on games out for a while. Absolutely. I'm just trying to play catch up with the games I've already played, and many of those have been out for a while. That said, actually the the review that has gotten the most attention was the one that I was least sure about writing, which is my review of the Jagged Alliance 3 game, which is the only game I have marked as do not recommend. And I say in it, this is probably a good game, just not for me. But so many people have commented now and written me little notes that say, this really helps me. It helped me think through, do I want to play it? And one viewer said this morning that they were going to buy it absolutely, and now it's a coin flip. And I gotta say, I've never felt such power before in my entire life. I feel absolutely overwhelmingly powerful if I can direct people's purchases. So it's been nice though. It's nice to know that people are reading and thinking along with me. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it a bunch. And yeah, I'm probably gonna play some newer games just so I can do more reviews. That said, those reviews will be of strategy games. We won't be playing anything weird. Oh, what's this one called? I saw a game over the weekend that I meant to save a bookmark on, and I didn't. All right, I'm now going to vaguely describe a game, and at least one of you will say, it's this game. So, it's a base builder in which you play as a cranky old man. And this base builder is like heavily pixel art. It's come out into early access, I believe, in the past 6 months. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? Because I want to find this game and I want to play it because the developer seems like a pretty funny person. And yeah, that is the game I intend to play tomorrow. And did I actually not leave a tab open on this one? I meant to do so, but I think I closed it earlier. Yeah, I don't see it, unfortunately. All right. We'll check it out tomorrow if I can find it. So that should be good. I think I don't have much else to share with you right now. I think I've run through all the topics I had in mind. It'd be good. How are the ads working out? Core, great question. We do need to restart today's ads. So far, I've paid about $20 in ads, which is a fine amount for a few days. We've had them run for a total of about 15 hours or so. In that time, we've gotten about 72 clicks through on the ad. The parent has been shown to 20,000 different people. 20,000 different people! And got clicks through on 70 some. And I have no idea if that's good. Absolutely no idea. To my knowledge, nobody has followed yet from the ads exactly, but I also never know why someone's followed or where they come from, so who knows. Hey, Exist, did I ever play Amazing Cultivation Simulator? I own this game. I believe it's a RimWorld-like game that is from China, I believe. I believe when it came out, I purchased it and said, I will learn to play this game someday. I believe when it first came out, it did not have English support. I don't know if it does now, but Amazing Cultivation Simulator could be very, very cool. The follower count's been going up. Wait, do you mean on my little Steam curator thing? I shouldn't get overly focused on anything on Steam right now, but because you say it's going up, let's go see. This button here. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I am curious. Oh, here actually. Yeah, follower count does go up over time. We usually get a few followers each day. Definitely the case that people will follow from time to time, and I'm delighted by that. So, yeah. growth is whatever it is. Because number grow up. Maybe we should just play Victoria 3 and focus entirely on does the line go up? You did some clicking. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the clicking. All right. So let's go ahead and restart the ad. Let's start the ad and play a little Stellaris and see how it goes. But thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I appreciate your kind company. We go to the dashboard. We push the Resorty ad online. Hello? Hello, Reddit. Hey, hard drive. Has anyone here tried Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign? I do not know that one at all. Online, very good. So, time to play some Stellaris. It will pull up in just 1 second. There we go. Oh, last thing. One last thing, as always. One more story. This weekend, Noms and I have begun watching The Mandalorian. We have watched 2 episodes so far, and I think Noms is really, really enjoying it. And I'm kind of, it's fun enough. So, as usual, we're getting to things after the hype has really, really, really reaches apex and then begun to wane. Because I think that the very early episode reveals were so amazing to people and were in the meme-averse very, very quickly. But now it's kind of old hat. Like, the main spoiler of episodes 1 and 2 are things that I already knew about. So, that said, we're enjoying it. We'll probably go ahead and keep watching the series and see how it goes. The game Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign is a strategy game for this channel. All right, let's go and pull this up. Hello to ad page. Look at that. I spent how much in total? 1,400 impressions for 87 clicks. Estimated cost per milla, 132. Good. This game's called what again? Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. Okay, first thought, it looks kind of like Civ. Definitely looks kind of like Civ. I don't think I've played this. I like looking at the little armies charging about. This looks to me like it could be similar to Total War if you control large groups running about. I could also see it as like an RTS where you select a group and then order them about from this perspective. The battles may be janky. Okay, that's too bad if so. Holy cow, it's 53% off if one gets the soundtrack and the game. 50% off for the game also. Well, players like me love this game. It's apparently like CK3 and Stellaris. Huh. Alright, those of you who know this game, do you like it? A rich, complex, and ultimately satisfying grand strategy game. One that will keep you company for dozens upon dozens of hours while you lead your favorite medieval civilization toward victory. It is real-time strategy, grand strategy. The problem always with the RTSs is I'm very, very old and slow. So, you know what? I will go ahead and put this game in my cart on the other Steam real quick. So, let's see how this goes. Other Steam, where are you? There it is. What's it called again? Knights of Honor. You know what? We could go through our little wish list thing. We go through the current games I should be playing. Throw in box. Yeah, 50% off seems absolutely amazing, as always. How is my cat and floor water situation? Number 1, it's groundwater, not floor water. Number 2, it's going okay. The cat has stopped demanding to only drink from the floor, though I think it is the case he far prefers that anyway. I want to find the old man game. So if I go to RimWorld and look at games like RimWorld, let's see what we find real quick. Where's the games like page? Down here. So I know that I followed the dev over on Twitter. So I could scroll through absolutely everything to find the game I'm thinking about, but unfortunately, if you all don't know the game I'm referencing, then perhaps we'll never find it. Kaiser Punk was a very cool game. Someone wants it. I think you should want it. Yeah. Maybe not. We could scroll through Twitter for just a moment. The problem is if I search, okay, old man base builder. No. Old man base builder game? Sure. Yeah. Advanced Cranky? Have I done Frostpunk? I have done Frostpunk, yeah. No, my... Maybe it's a city builder, not a base builder. It might start with a... Just Die Already. Old People Mayhem Sandbox game. You're old and angry. That's it. Eric Mithrin, you genius. Did you know of this game, or did you look it up and find it? I know you work as an archivist, so your knowledge is amazing. It's called Dote Edge, or Dot Age. Look at him! Look at the cranky old man! Village Elder, help us! The apocalypse is approaching, and we need guidance to survive. Assign your workers and build a thriving village against the pending doom. Dotage is the merciless survival roguelite turn-based city builder. Will you fulfill the prophecy? I have no idea if this game is any good, but I want to try it tomorrow and see how it goes. Look at the old man. He's cursing at us all. You are the elder. You had a vision of a doomed future. So you took a handful of pips, your fellow villagers, and led them to an empty valley to start anew. They need your guidance to survive the events foretold by prophecy. So make sure your pips work hard. Yeah, I definitely want to play this and see how it goes. So let me go and add that one to the old thing as well. Do you all buy soundtracks? Like, honestly, I've never purchased a soundtrack ever. The Strategy Game Podcast 3 Moves Ahead did an episode on this. Was it well regarded there? I don't listen to podcasts. Maybe I would enjoy that one quite a bit. All right. Didn't I add another game to my shopping list over the other thing? Maybe the two versions of Steam don't talk to each other. Yeah, only one game there. All right. I'm going to add this game to my other account that you all can't see. I mean, same account, but different page. This part of streaming is always very funny to me because I recognize that I'm doing things you can't see, and that's very rude. But Dotage game, good. Follow. You have purchased a Stellaris soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, so many soundtracks for Paradox games are very good. Okay. Those games are in the cart. We'll buy them and play at least one tomorrow. Have I seen the game Songs of Six? I believe I have. Incidentally, I have one game in my wish list because years and years ago, I had viewers who said, Resorty, just put games on your wish list and people will buy games for you. The only game listed here is one that's free. There you go. Hello to you, Comrade Omega. Stellaris, the game you have all the DLC and don't understand. We'll be playing it in just a minute, I swear. And so if you have questions, let me know. Alright, so what's this game called? Songs of Six. I actually might own this. We'll see. I do not own it. Oh, is this one like have terrible graphics? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So there's a certain subset of games that are deep and super interesting, and I think stream so poorly. Because can the average person look at this and understand what's happening? Or I think these are people attacking things, but I have no idea. So I know that some friends of the channel do, do play this occasionally, But I think it's the kind of game that someone plays because they hate their viewers. So it is a little bit rough, to be honest. It's an indie game run by a one-man studio, Gamatron. Good old Jake. It's very ambitious. In development since 2015. Yep. Hey, Mulpug owns it. I might reach out and see how Mulpug likes it. That's someone I trust about games in general. Yeah, I don't know, team. I don't know. This is one that I might try playing off stream, but it's very similar to like old school Dwarf Fortress. Also, if I want a game that's brown, like obviously when it comes to brown games, there's nothing finer than Kenshi. Look at all that brown. So much brown. What do I think of Dwarf Fortress? I really enjoy Dwarf Fortress, but I'm very bad at it, and I haven't found a way to stream it well, unfortunately. When I try to stream it, it's just not exactly clear what I'm doing. Maybe it's time for more Kenshi. I know, I think Jim mentioned the other day that he's been playing Kenshi, and it's very confusing. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. This is a nicer brown. I think you're probably right. Oh, you're probably right. Kenshi. Good old Kenshi. Alright. Is that enough? There's one more game I wanted to check out that came to mind while I was talking. What was it? Someone mentioned it in stream. Oh, Nordland. Nordland. So, let me show you something really interesting and important. If we go to the old Resorty page, and we go to Resorty's little group here, for members, hello friends, and push the curator button, and we look at our reviews, let's see. Nordland, a delightfully cartoonish hybrid of two of my favorites, Rimworld and Crusader Kings. I've played a demo version, and I look forward to the upcoming early access release. One to keep an eye on. I agree. Nordland is so good. And I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the official release, which is coming someday. Someday. We have references to Jim Morgan's Law. We got the word hackneyed. Oh, good stuff. Anyway, enough blather. Time now for a little bit of the video game. When are we going to play Hearts of Iron 4? I don't know. 14 followers. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. Yeah, Hearts of Iron 4 I intend to play once the Ukraine-Russia war is over, and that might never happen, so I don't know. It's on the list eventually. By the way, it says Norland. Wait, what's the game called? Isn't it called Norland? Wait, 1 second. The game is called Norland, isn't it? Did I miswrite it? Yeah, it's called Norland. Yeah, we're good. What about Star Trek Infinite? We played Star Trek Infinite when it came out, probably for about a week and a half or so. Really enjoyed it quite a bit. But yeah, if you've not seen this one, it's really cute. And I don't know how battle works, other than you just throw people together and hope for the best. So that's how it goes. I was saying Nordland. Was I saying Nordland? Okay, my apologies for mispronouncing Norland. Norland. Was I? I don't know. Words are hard. Anyway, let's see what's happening in Stellaris today. And, yeah, it's going to be a good thing. Good thing. We're playing as bird people in honor of Thanksgiving. We've kind of hit the maximum pointed expansion right now, unless we want to start fighting. We're playing as xenophobes, which means that we hate everybody and they hate us also. So, around us are some issues. Number one, we have our overlord in the west. I'm hoping I can eventually throw them off. That'd be great. Number two, pacifists. That's great. Number three, the Cobarian sovereignty. They already have express lanes. Wow. They want to destroy us too. Number four, the XT489 Eliminator. Robots who want to destroy me also. So we have destruction. And we've taken all we can here. So that's how it goes. Comrade asks, what are the most important resources in Stellaris? And what do you build in the capital? All resources are important, unfortunately. I don't have a great answer on that question because, like so many other Paradox games, everything is pretty important. But yes, later game alloys really matter. Alloys are a big deal because you build your ship and advance buildings. Early game less immediately important. Beyond that, research, like if you have the opportunity to research, it's always a good way to go. You're absolutely right. But as far as the capital goes, at least early game, your capital's made an absolute mess of whatever you want. Later game, I tend to make my capital into either an administration hub or into a Unity hub. And one of those usually works well. But yeah, the game is definitely somewhat different based on how you're playing and what you're doing. As stream ended last time, we began to get closer with our neighbors down here, the Skarik Astral Fellowship, because so doing lets us spend a bit of the influence that we currently cannot spend, because we can't expand anymore unless we want to jump over someone. As of right now, I have 2 science ships. Is that true? Yes. I have 2 science ships I'm cloaking up and then letting them go on adventures wherever. It's possible that they will be caught out and will be destroyed as they skip around and look around. But we'll see how it goes. Guarg, thank you for the Prime sub. You enjoy my tie choice today? Thank you. It's a tie choice I wasn't sure about doing, but I'm glad that I've done so now. Also, a little archaeology spot check out here. So, are either of my current scientists archaeologists? I know I had one earlier, they may have died. So, to the leader page. And scientists in particular, yes, my archaeologist has unfortunately died. What a shame, what a shame. So, I'll keep this one around to do the dig after we have this system taken in just a moment. Good stuff. Because we can't expand out too much more, we are in the process of building megastructures. Unfortunately, they are causing a bit of trouble in the old economy right now. So here in Seoul, which has the very first megastructure building, looks like you cannot farm on megastructures, but you can get other kinds of items. Now, as we build, what are they called? Like subordinate or smaller, minor maybe? What's they called? Modules, I think. It'll let us build more and more on those, but they do cost a fair bit. And so where's my construction ship here? There it is. I only have the one construction ship. So after this is built up here, we're then going to go back to Seoul and build more things. We'll see. We'll see. Aliens encountered by the cloaked ship will not trigger first contact. Oh, I had no idea. That's good to know. Thank you. And time to do archaeology here. We'll see what we find on a beautiful bubble. Surface scans of Durelian 2 picked up signs that a technological civilization may have been active on the planet, but has since gone extinct. We need to mount a surface expedition to learn more. Cool. Alright, our monstrous overlord wants to bring their monstrous creatures into my monstrous home. We say no to that. Because, what's it called? Skyrim belongs to the Nords, for sure, for sure. What was that short-term project I just closed? Search an abandoned caravaneer ship. Yes. So after construction is done here, we have the possibility of getting a free ship. Now, with that said, I notice my naval capacity is only at 7 out of 102, so I should definitely be filling up my various naval fleets as we can do so. And that would be a lovely thing. Okay. Astral actions, we can go ahead and say, let's do additional physics. Love that. And then a small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particulate tails was recently observed in the Sol system. Its passing was uneventful. What a good omen for us all. Our food's running out in a big way. I believe we just took over a new planet. Yes, the Bubble Bower. And it has no special bonuses for work and such. So I am going to go ahead and give it additional agriculture. Now, with that said, We have limited limited employment everywhere. We need so much more population. Like, this place needs 26 workers. So we have gene clinics on every planet to ensure they grow as fast as they can. It's just kind of slow to go. I have to buy some more food still. All good, all good. Yeah, 13 open jobs. Just gotta wait for that. Friends, I'm gonna run AFK real quick, just to grab myself some water. My little water cup is fully empty. Give me 30 seconds. We'll let the game run and see if it all gets destroyed. But first, where's the abandoned ship? I don't. So here it is, way up here. Go get that ship. Back in 30 seconds for more gaming. Until then, some water. BRB. AFK and BRB. BRB. The away from keyboard and be right back have been used for such a long time. We should find some new phrase we could use to talk about AFK and BRB and so on. But espionage has been completed over in the Cobarian Sovereignty. We should definitely go check them out and see what they're like, because they are suspicious of me and they're belligerent, and so they wish to do battle. Not sure I want to. A Comrade Omega Borelli, thank you for the follow today. First new follower, super appreciate it. Hey Gary, good seeing you. I should just announce Riz out. I'm outie, yo. That's how the kids used to talk, correct? It's going to take a while for our spy network to refill. It's down to 10 points out of 20. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know how to hack terribly well, and these people have very, very strong encryption. So it might be worth moving my spy network elsewhere to someone who's a little bit lesser on encryption. Like the robots. Man, they look so cool. They look like Mighty Morphin, etc. Or, oh my gosh, I forgot. God. I meant to show you this. I discovered it at a store yesterday. So, without any comment, what on earth? What on earth? This is a real anime called Girls und Panzer, and they were selling little notebooks at the convenience store. It's about a group of young women who drive tanks around. I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Garazu Ando Panzer. So they use the Ego name. I'm just confused. Wait, the young women are also tanks? Wait, what? What? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I've got no idea. Anyway, I was just very surprised to see this here. It is a little bit strange. A little bit strange to me, but if you like it, no hard feelings. All very strange. It's an anime about high school girls that have tank battles between schools. Sounds good. Sounds good. A very long time ago, I learned that if you ever want to have conflict in your channel, if you ever want to have people really get talking quickly, you just do this. Anime is bad. You do that, and then people get a little bit worked up. Anyway, the very, very cool robots here. Are they good at encryption? Yeah, they're as good as the other folks. We're gonna ignore them for now. And unfortunately, the other one to look at is my Overlord. and I'm not sure I can throw them off. Japanese fans of that series donated to preserve old tanks in Finland. I mean, more power to them all. Okay, luckily our local overlord is not very good at stopping spying, so we'll go check that out and see what we learn about them instead. Good to good. Alright, on the Owl House, which is our beautiful second planet, we can remove a blocker. That'd give us 2 districts. Don't really need those right now. The Cage has an open building slot, and I'm going to give it the Autochthony building, because more unity, more good. Hello, Christiva, how's it going? There's an anime with anthropomorphic ships played by little girls. Wait, when you say anthropomorphic ships, do you mean like Thomas the Tank Engine in airplane form? I don't know. We have a whole bunch of minerals, like probably too many, in fact. So I'm going to go ahead and dump them into the market in order to get additional food. Cool. An urgent missive from Earth, that's my home, explains that a number of now former members of the New Mystic Order seek political asylum on our planet. Local administration has seen fit to pass the decision of what to do with them up the chain of command. So, we're xenophobes, we don't want them here. Off you go away. And then, it is time for us to engage in the galactic community for the first time ever. We joined them only so that, they wouldn't come attack us. So, regulatory facilitation. We should leave regulatory decisions to the experts. Industry leaders are the best qualified to identify wasteful regulations that impede productivity. So, worker pop output goes up. We're not a heavy econ country, empire. We're heavy nothing. We're kind of confused what we're doing. Lower habitability is a very small amount, so I will support you this day. I've sent someone to go look after this for us. Sure you. We support. We got a diplomat also. Everyone's on board. Love it. All right. Our agri world here can have a tiny bit more agriculture. It needs people, though. I'm actually going to begin moving people from other planets that don't make as much food to planets that do make food. So, the Wisdom Parliament moves some of us over. Cool. More food should be coming in soon then. We'll see. We have a whole bundle of alloys again, so how's our fleet looking? Not quite full. Okay, so both these are grayed out, meaning we're building all the ships we can already. Is that true? Yes, the 2 shipyards are producing ships as fast as they possibly can. We'll start a new fleet to fill up as well. As right now, we only have 2 kinds of ships, namely one kind that is the Corvette and one that's the Destroyer. We've got to work on researching other kinds of ships to become even stronger than before. Okay, we've now learned about regenerative hull tissue. A genetically altered version of silicon-based bacteria could potentially be manipulated to regenerate non-organic materials. Our armor heals itself very, very strangely. Probably research more research. Yep. We research the research. And archaeology stuff. In my review of this new DLC, I mentioned in passing that even today, after playing a lot of Stellaris, I still read every single event, often aloud. And I didn't mention that I'm a streamer. So I very much enjoy the idea that people around the world now are reading that review and saying, this man just sits alone in his room reading aloud the sci-fi stories in Stellaris. I'm sure there are people who do it, and different strokes. If you enjoy it, that's cool. But not mentioning a streamer does change that story quite a bit. All right, let's read this aloud. Once down the surface of Durelian 2, it was clear as civilization had indeed flourished here until as recently as a few centuries ago. At some point, a sudden and total catastrophic event gripped the world. Apparently, some sort of an internecine struggle between nation-states led to a terminal exchange of weapons of mass destruction. Oddly, although the surface is scoured clean and dead, the sky is alive with the sound of music and the shifting hues of a perpetual aurora borealis. It's a striking vista. The desolate steel and stone carcasses of entire cities, painted by the vibrant, scintillating colors dancing in the sky. We continue to dig. Jimmy really enjoyed designing ships in this game, so I've truthfully never designed a ship in this game because I'm worried about doing it wrong. So how do you do this? Do you enjoy? Yeah, do you enjoy the ship development, other folks? Where even is the button? Is it in fleet management? There it is. So we could try to make new kinds of ships. I trust the game to figure it out, but I'm not sure I should. Just not quite sure. Also, it seems like we're not currently using regenerative hull tissue. I wonder why. It's like an obvious upgrade. You just put in random parts. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved, I've been told, but it does look pretty cool to choose and decide. Everyone gets regenerative hull tissue. All of you. Oh, -4 power. Is that an issue? Okay, so I have to upgrade the power now, or else it won't function. Alright. My random buttons do nothing. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The game doesn't know how to make ships. I mean, it's worked out okay so far. I'm not sure if I should believe it's going to work out, but thus far it's not been so bad at least. Alright, 10 of those, and a few Corvettes also. Oops, wrong button. There we go. A 10 and 10. You can start a war by eliminating enemy alloy production. That's crazy. I've never imagined doing that. I've never ever used cloaking on my military ships, only on science ships. So, should probably do more stuff. Hey, we've made a new planet, and by doing so, we've also unlocked a new tradition line. So, discovery is done. We charted the stars. Prosperity is done. We build beautiful things. We're more comfortable on more kinds of planets. And then, something military feels appropriate right now. I think. Or I've never done a hacker playthrough. You like supremacy? Just more attacking, more good? Lots of ships and such? Yeah, sure, we'll do supremacy this playthrough. Naval capacity goes up, army damage goes up. For throwing off the Overlord, that will work well someday. I like it. I like it. Economy's improving, just kind of slowly. New planet is called the Plain Plane, because there's nothing happening there. And we want to have Gene Clinic immediately, produce more people. And then autochthony, monument, more stuff. And then we'll need some housing also. And agriculture. Building everything up right away. Good stuff. And then do we have a leader who can go there? Yes, we have 2 possible leaders. I think. Who are free. One gives better minerals on the council. So none of the current available leaders give anything to planets. I'll just throw someone there to keep them occupied. Cool. Same thing here. Just someone looks after the place. Eventually we'll get better leaders, but for right now I want to save the unity as much as I can. What's happened? More astral actions. So we want to, we can have our people go faster around. At wartime we'll use that. For right now we're saving for a new astral unlock. There are 2 more possible astral unlocks. I can't wait to discover both of them. Construction ship is busy currently trying to learn about a caravaneer ship. When that's done, it'll head down and pick up this last astral thread location. But we now know the quantum catapult, and know nothing about that at all. The quantum catapult harnesses the power of neutron stars, or pulsars, to twist the fabric of space, skipping fleets far away. So we have to find a neutron star or pulsar close to our base. We'll try eventually. I love when in relatively mid-game, we found something called shields. Just shields. Simply shields. I like shields. Alright, can we find a pulsar, etc.? Your class G, your class F. This isn't called pulsar. It's called some letter. So next door, what are you? Class G. That's a yellow dwarf. Okay. Oh, we have multiple suns here, don't we? Class K, main sequence. I want to build it up to get more power in this sector. Or system. Up here at Saramore, we have main sequence also. So class K is main sequence. Class B is bright and blue. Class G is yellow dwarves. Gotta remember that. K we've seen before as the main sequence. Class K. Is it possible I unlock something I cannot use? Class F. Yellow-white dwarves. Got it. M. M is for red dwarf. Oh, I hope I didn't get something I can't use. Alright, multiple stars here. Main sequence bluish whites. The same. Pulsar white dwarves. Oh! In that case, you're a white or bluish white main sequence. Yellow white dwarves. Maybe I can just click my my construction ship and see what we can do here. We'll figure out eventually. We've been militarizing this location here, because it's a wormhole that could open eventually. Over 10,000 strength, pretty good. And full defenses, not even. Great. Hey, we found an old ship. It does very little, but we learned about technology, namely autonomous mining drones. They'll help with more mining, and that's pretty darn great. There's a black hole here. That's not a neutron star. F star. B star. B star. Not a star. And the wormhole. Cool. Hey, thank you, Delmalox. Welcome back again. Thanks for the follow the other day. I'm glad you think my outfit is beautiful today. That's a very kind word, beautiful. Not often used of people like me, but I appreciate it a whole bunch. Good seeing you. Alright, more Astral actions. This one is go siphon one of the old... No, it's go siphon on a planet. Not for right now. But we can use a relic. We move faster and population amenities go down. For an instant, the fabric of the universe is seemed to contort and expands around my relic. Reality as we know it reasserts itself. A brief window appears where shields have more HP. Yeah, it seems that a lot of these little items here are useful for war especially. So maybe I should save it. Regardless, more archaeology happening. The history of Duralin II and its lost civilization was uncovered. And although tragic, by galactic standards it was sadly typical. A civilization arose, growing in technical sophistication, if not social and political harmony. Eventually, they created the tools of their own destruction, and then used them. If the fate of this world and its denizens was not unique, there was something that was, and it captured the imagination of our scientific minds. The ceaseless aurora borealis effect dancing unperturbed above the devastation. Upon closer study, the aurora effect displayed repeating patterns, which defies all previous knowledge of weather systems. Is there a message here? What? We'll see what we find. Maybe some above Baldunk is a pulsar. Baldunk. Or Baldunak. Here. It is Eugenius. Big vibe and thank you. Wow. Highly magnetized neutron stars. Exactly what we needed, thank you. And hello to you, Kibs and Britches. You appreciate the world spinning, it really makes your day. I thought it was going to be a joke, like appreciate the world spinning, it makes my day go round. But Kibs, thank you for the resubscription, friend. I'm glad you're here. It's nice spending time with you. Or nice having you spend time with me. Either way, all very good. Alright, what does this neutron thing do, and how much is it going to cost us? So 300 in the influence, 2,000 alloys, and a bunch of time. There's no indication here of... there's no indication of how much it's going to cost to actually turn online. Also, you have to build 3 times. That'll come later game, I think. For now, we're going to return to Earth and build more stations over top of the various stars, which gives us more access to power. That's what we really need right now. That's a ton of money for the quantum catapult. Crazy, crazy. There is nothing quite as good as water. I realize it's kind of an obvious statement, but water is very, very tasty. Especially when I'm a little thirsty. It just hits right, absolutely right. Alright, my scanning ships are still bouncing around. They've gotten through our Overlord's territory. Hopefully they return to scanning then. And we're nearly to full naval capacity again. I believe that this side is fully ready to rock, though a little upgrading is fine. And then, Council Agenda. Everybody's happier. Happiness in our time. I'm curious how strong our Overlord is right now. Equivalent strength, apparently. How strong are the other people nearby? I'll pull up the old council page. Nope, sorry, context page and see. So, we do not know how strong the Eliminators are. They're currently fighting the Apathians. The Human Accord is weak. The Apathians are quite pathetic. Other ones near me. These are my overlords. These are the neighbors, our peaceful pacifist friends. The ones I'm concerned about are the Kabarians and the Eliminators. The Kabarian military is inferior. Huh. Is it time to bully the bullies? It might be time to bully the bullies here. What do we know about their territory? Only 2,000 strength. So these people were so unkind to us early game. I wasn't planning to be super militaristic, but I'm suddenly thinking, let's pick something militaristic, and then once that's done, we'll fight. So ships are cheaper. Ships build more quickly, or cheaper also, rather. Or display of power. We get more influence from PP. War exhaustion more slowly. Let's go for the build-up first. We're going to become the bully. It's absolutely true. Absolutely true. A bigger navy, probably. Yeah, the defensive ones are always great. Now, the only issue, like the only real issue, is if we're going to have the Exterminators attack us as we attack here. Also, the Eliminators ate almost all the Apathians. Wow. So they might come for us in a bit. Just got to make sure this spot, then, the one entrance is highest possible level. So we'll get you upgraded to Starhold in just a moment here. I wish our economy were a little bit stronger going into war. We'll be fine, but you know. Hey, level up. One of our scientists leveled up. They can either be a naturalist, which leads to additional blocker unity, or manufacturer, more amenities on a planet. Absolutely, because they're on a planet right now. Also, Bezia 3 is a terraforming planet. Bezia 3 is way over here, correct? Yeah. Too far away. I want to make more claims against these folks. So I've already claimed their home planet. Great. And then, as always, I want to grab back to one of the choke points if possible. So I want to take all of this and then those if possible. Let's see if that's possible. So you, and then back to the choke points. All right, that's only half of our current influence points. So we could just keep going. I will have everything you own. I want 2 more, so I'm guessing they're gonna be kind of cranky when we go that way. If they get an alliance right quick, it could be good. If not, though, definitely ready to fight pretty soon. And to the south, we have our pacifist friends. Y'all want to join me? Oh, they're already being dominated. Wait, yeah, they're being dominated by the Skreek Astral Fellowship. Wait, that is them. You are the Skreek Astral Fellowship, but also you're being... oh, no, the Apathians are under you. As is the Hawk Star Empire. Okay. May just take the planets, don't bother with the other areas. Maybe. But then, it would appear that evil has taken root inside the Raxacodium Union. We received troubling news that their citizens are now mutilating their own bodies on a massive scale, installing profane mechanical implants in place of body parts that were gifted at birth. They've gone so far to call themselves the High Raxacodia. Oh boy. Raxacodians are up here. They're becoming some kind of very awkward machines. The Cabarians have responded by claiming my territory too. Fair. I mean, fair enough. I want to keep pushing the fleet. And we got some shields finally. Nice. We have nothing currently that is producing additional power, I believe. Yeah, that's what we really need for our ship right now is more power, but more research instead. And then birth the galactic market. It's possible now to engage with trade with the Xenos. There's no possible way that my planets become the highest trade around, so I'm not going to try right now to become the top trade folk. I don't suspect. Okay, a rivalry ended between the Star League and... Oh! I think our overlords may have lost territory to the Skreek. Interesting. But then, archaeology continues. As expected, the rhythmically pulsing aurora around Durelian 2 are not natural in origin. The world is surrounded by a still active network of microsatellites. They're very tiny. The machines are programmed to project pulses of charged particles into the upper atmosphere, emulating solar winds. The patterns were intended to project a calming effect on the minds of the population, a subliminal message, with the sky as channel to suppress any negative emotions and achieve global peace. Clearly, it didn't work. Whoops. That's the end of that archaeology. So we have one more minor artifact to grab. And then Durelian 2 is a barren world. It was destroyed. And we cannot terraform it currently. It's too destroyed, unfortunately. Alright, we have no more science to do right now, so we get the cloaking up. I just turned it off. My bad. Mistakes made. Hey, Quick Ben, how you doing? And friends, our first real ad break of the stream is coming right now. So I'm going to pause the game. We'll go and take 3 minutes of crossword time and then get back to this one for sure. So there is no new crossword today. It's a Monday here, a Sunday there. So let's go ahead and do some old crosswords. Oh, this is Fridays. So this puzzle is 2023 in movies. And I know nothing about movies. Shape with 9 sides. So it's going to be a gone ending, which means that pulls not toes but tugs. So is it a 9 sides? A nonagon? Good. Roth, who directed the slasher film Thanksgiving. I know Eli Roth. Good. Blink 2, The Trench. An August 2023 sequel to a movie about a giant shark. It can't be Jaws 2. Choose. Select. Nope, doesn't fit. Princess voiced by Anna Taylor-Joy in the Super Mario Brothers movie. So high grade is not A+ then. Princess Peach, clearly. Ben Affleck's film in which Viola Davis played Dolores Jordan in April of 2023. Oh, Jordan, probably like Michael Jordan, so Air, I bet. Victorian and Edwardian are both eras. Deep serving dish. It's called a tureen. I believe that's how it's spelled, if that becomes an N there. I think it's 2 E's. Instruments with octave and bridge keys. Organs, surely. So oaths is wrong. Brutal. Wait, organ is not going to work. Huh. Oh, oboes. Earl from the oboe has that. Very good. With 61 down, debut film by Savannah Leaf. Yeah, no idea. Sport for Lyndon Baines Johnson. B-ball? Did Lyndon Baines Johnson play basketball? It's possible. We'll see. Longer on top haircuts. Called fades, I think. Lee, who starred in Past Lives of 2023 June. Greta Lee? Greta could fit there, I have no idea. Country where Amr Gamal's The Burden is set. So the E and N, it could be Yemen. The cross is thick and stringy. Ropey is right for that, so Yemen indeed. Rorschach test images of blots. Depends on my schedule with an AY ending. Maybe. Not sure. See if we do one down. We don't know that one at all. Convenient excuse. Convenient excuse. A lie? To the nth degree. Legal or official resolution. Legal ease, official ease, possibly? We'll see. Alright, so to the top. Perfect Blank. A film premiered in Cannes. Perfect Days, Perfect Dawn. No idea. A film starring Michelle Williams, a sculptor. Shining Up, possibly? I have no idea. Beau is Afraid, director Ari. Oster? Not sure. Schumann on the conservative side in the War of Romantics is Clara Schumann. Director Sabani. No idea. Glance through quickly. I said scan before. Irritating. Irritating with an I. Huh. Blank to the Trench, no idea. Choose. Well, just doing downs. Very confused briefly. Glance through quickly, I'm going to do scan again and we'll see. High grade with a P at the end. High grade. Oh, steep. Haha. Like a mountain's grade. Elation is glee. So what's neg here? Neg to the trench. Neg to the N may be wrong. But chooses elect. Good. Ferguson reprised her role as Ilsa Faust in Mission Impossible. Rebecca, I guess. Blockbuster phenomenon with a portmanteau name. July of 2023. Bob Ben He. Bob and He. No idea. Hanel is probably Adele. Star of Poor Things. Emma Stone, apparently. Good old Emma Stone. So the if my schedule allows is I may admit, let on. Basic houses are basic houses. Basic houses. Oh, basic training possibly in the army. Houses. Cots? No. Angela Bassett did blank thing. Angela Bassett did the thing? Maybe. Okay, that's enough for now. We made some progress. Unfortunately, the number of crosses we have of, what are they called, of proper nouns is going to be so challenging. So I'll probably end up asking for help on that one before too long, because I know many of you know the names and I just don't. Okay, back to it. Movie versus movie crosses, absolutely. This is one of those that definitely reveals my profound lack of knowledge. Which is okay. It's okay. Alright, the fleet's kind of level up. Our economy's getting kind of bad. Now, have we finished building? No. We're making the major orbital in Seoul to give us additional power, but not quite yet. The economy's falling apart. Fantastic. Fantastic. And the big issue is lack of people. Death of a great leader. Commander Gemwing Arik, our first ever commander, needs to be replaced in the council. So who shall be the leader of the defense of the flock? Hey, Aristotle, good seeing you. Or Esferdil. Sleep well, friend. Alright. We need more commanders, clearly. This one has an open slot. It has repair on their own ships. Let's take you. Now, do you have something that could be used for the Empire? Yes. Skirmisher. Ships do more damage, or ships are cheaper. More damage, more good. I need more edict points so I can pass a law that will allow us to produce more energy, because things are getting dicey. And then leveling up on Sunplume, one of the planet's officials, I believe. So let's give you leader 2, more trade value. Great. Okay. Everything's falling apart a little bit. This often happens in my playthrough. I often have like a moment where I say, I thought I had so much of whatever, and then suddenly I realize I have so little of whatever, and we become impoverished quickly. But then, Commander, not the new one, levels up, and we'll give you greater ship range. Anything here that gives me additional points in the Edict Fund? Nope. Anything that gives me additional population growth? Nope. So, let's go ahead and knock out ecological adaptation so we can terraform more places, which might be useful eventually, but unfortunately more nopes than I'd like. I did finish terraforming. I did turn it off. Estradil, thank you for remembering that. Science ship, cloaking online, and we'll have you go scan about. All right, know about bigger habitats. Also, the Habitat Central Control Building. I'm guessing it's to be an upgrade on the basic habitat. We'll see. More mining output. That goes very quickly. And a new level up on an official here. They are looking after a city currently, or a planet currently. So what helps with that? Specialist pops produce more. That seems perfect for now. More production, more good. Also, we're so far over Navy capacity. The commander who died had larger naval capacity. Mistakes made. Mistakes made. And currently I have nothing that will allow me to get more naval capacity. We'll probably need to go ahead and build out additional anchorages to help with that. More alloy, more good. If need be, I can turn off so many things to help with the economy. Perhaps. Time for a vote. I think we already agreed to support regulatory facilitation. We're running out of food pretty soon, so we'll buy some more. Oh! And then a new event. Can't wait to see what comes there. First though, more food needed. The mysterious labyrinth. Our colonists on the plain have made a startling discovery. Deep in a remote mountain range, they stumbled across a mysterious structure that, according to our scans, was not there when we first surveyed the moon. Its condition is excellent, almost as if it was newly built, but there is no evidence of Werderian involvement in its construction. In fact, its architecture shows alien characteristics, with curves and angles that appear unusual and even disturbing to our aesthetic sensibilities. As entrance, there's a sign, in our language, curiously, with the words, "Welcome to the magnificent labyrinth of exotic transdimensional anomalies. Enter at your own risk." So send a team to investigate, or we don't care. Let's figure it out. Good luck, everybody. Please don't die. I always want to scan the fun stuff and see what we can find. Okay. The cage building will get an upgrade when it hits how many people? I believe 10 people, correct? Gonna take a while. Gonna take a while. Every planet has gene clinic. How's population growth looking? It's growing the wrong kind of creatures. That's okay, though. Alright, this is us inside the labyrinth. Our communication link to the researchers we sent to the labyrinth was cut off almost immediately. Nothing was heard for several days as we waited anxiously. As time passed, we resigned ourselves to the loss of our people. Then, once all hope was lost, they re-emerged. However, this has only raised further questions. They have no memory of their stay in the labyrinth, and their recordings expedition were horribly garbled. Furthermore, even though they were in the labyrinth for a matter of weeks, they've aged several years. That's weird. That's very, very weird. The labyrinth currently we're still exploring, and so that will lead us to more and more stages to see what we're discovering. We could instead go in the direction of destroying it or monitoring from far away. We're going to keep going inside and see what we find. We've now learned more research. Fantastic. Alright, cold fusion reactor makes additional power for our ships. That will be good. $18 jobs, 10 jobs, only 6 jobs on the home planet. And like I said before, moving from minerals to food is probably a good idea because we have so much mineral production. We're going to have you replace with food. And we got ourselves our first supremacy line. That'll probably be the only one we have when we go to war. So ships, faster to build, cheaper to build. Ships are cheaper to upkeep. That's huge. Also, naval capacity goes up. Also huge. Also huge. We'll take that for now. So we're not in the negative at all. And we can have only a couple more ships, but that'll be okay. What does this red circle mean? Something is not operating correctly. Our trade port has an open building slot. I need food, so hydroponics bay go. And we can open a new astral rift somewhere. There it is. Where is nearest science ship? I want to send it home to explore the rift. There you are, not too far away. So time for more rift fun. More of the storyline of the new DLC. But first, the mysterious labyrinth continues. Further expeditions into the labyrinth have yielded varying, at times unnerving results. On one occasion, the researchers were in for mere seconds and could give no answer as to why they turned back so quickly. On another occasion, they were gone for weeks, but came back seemingly younger than they'd left, with year-long gaps in their memories. Some groups returned in better physical shape than others. Others bore fresh scars of serious injuries. Over time, the sign at the entrances changed too. Enter at your own risk became danger of death. And finally, warning, warning, do not enter the labyrinth. If you do, the planet will explode. In a macabre touch, Wordian skeletons adorn the walls, though exactly where they come from is not apparent, since there have been no recent unexplained disappearances. We gotta keep going. I disbelieve that a labyrinth could blow up a planet. It's not clear what further study will bring. Our researchers point out we have no way to confirm or deny the wording stated on the sign. It's becoming harder, though, to find volunteers to enter. Keep going. Keep exploring. Do what you can do. A higher fleet command limit could be good, if only we had more Navy command limit. But we'll go that way now. Get in the cruiser. Construction ship is done now, so we can make more energy at home. Also, we finally have more energy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe some people finally got to work. So, the cage can have... Whoa!
Construction complete.
Why can the cage have no more power? 1 second. Didn't we build? We did build. I thought the one over top of the star here would give us more energy possibilities. I guess I was wrong. Instead, we can make more alloys or population locations or research. For now, though, we need absolutely nothing. Very well. We can now re-terraform planets we want to. Naval capacity going up, I believe, is what I want. Though, faster population's good. Though... Edict's Fund is good. Oh, it's all good and important. I want all of it. I want every single one of these. Edict's Fund for now, so we can potentially improve our energy production and such. Also, the economy is finally healed. Glory, glory, hallelujah. A departure. Contrary to its warnings, the labyrinth's disappearance did not destroy the plane. Instead, its departure was quite unremarkable. From one day to the next, it was simply gone. A message was left behind. We thank you for so kindly allowing us to study the beings of your dimension. It has proved most useful to our endeavors. Fortunately, you've provided sufficiently fascinating to the Ministry of Extra-Dimensional Security for them to provide us funding for a smooth exit. As a token of goodwill, we leave you a minor space-time anomaly at the site of the laboratory. We hope it prove diverting. So one space-time anomaly researcher job. What does that even mean? Space-time job on Durelian 2, which is a barren world. No, that wasn't it. Where was that? Wait, where did that happen? Must be on one of my current planets. Is it here? Oh no. Oh no, if I get a special thing. The plane. It's on the plane. Thank you for reminding me. So this person will produce a bunch of research and also one dark matter. Nice. Nice is nice. This is not a research planet, but cool to have someone there helping out at least. Good stuff. All right. When the Corvette's research, we can then begin to put a few of them in each of the, not Corvettes, right? When the cruiser is researched, we can add a couple more to each of the fleets just to and strengthen them slightly. Speaking of which, some research got done. I don't recall what it was. Oh, it was the higher level of power producing for the ships, so we can upgrade all the ships some more. And then shield capacitor's cheap. I like cheap is good. Physics research coming soon. We have two more indications here. Hyper Relay Insight which is requires to learn about hyperlanes first, or astral calibration. We already have the quantum catapult, so we can't do that one again. Very well. Gotta start building it soon enough. It's very expensive.
We have mastered a new technology.
All right, edicts funds up. Nice. More edicts. To the edicts page then in the government. We currently have 20 free points. Unfortunately, the ones I really want, more research and more energy, cost quite a bit more. Because our empire is huge. 244% size. We gotta work on making that a little smaller eventually. For now, though, more research, more good. Alright, construction ship. We can go grab some more threads there. And something is happening. We've now gone into the Astral Rift. I think our third or fourth of them in the playthrough. This is my eternal character. Sarah Bellwing can never die. It's a level 7. So you have a bonus in something else. So higher computer ability throughout the realm, higher materials level, or higher archaeo studies, making minor artifact ship costs go down. So if we use artifact outcomes, that can make our ships a little stronger. Sure, let's take that one. Living eternally, she learns more and more things. Hello, Chibi. Have our bird Bajorans broke away from the Cardassian Venus flytraps? Not quite yet. They're still stronger than I am, unfortunately. We are currently working, though, on attacking our neighbors in this way, and then we'll free ourselves, I hope. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. The Astral Rift. We'd entered a system nearly identical to Polabon Kur, the system where we entered the rift. At first, we were unsure we'd even traveled anywhere, until the surveys returned a previously unknown planet circling Polabon Kur. Within moments, we were confronted by a mechanical device that propelled itself with sensor range. Within sensor range, seamlessly integrating with our sphere's communication system, it stated it was our advisor, RIV. After considering how best to frame the encounter in the report, it prompted us as if reading our mind. Would you like assistance in writing your report? Sure. What you got?
Our ships have been upgraded.
We'll see how that goes. Loving these so much. Loving the Astral Rifts.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Is the case that you are still quite weak compared to me? You are. We're not spying on you. I want to blow up your things, but I feel pretty good about jumping in on you right now. Strength here is only 5,000. Yeah, we should have blast our way through. In preparation for attacking, we should give ourselves additional armies. I believe that some of our newer populaces have additional ability in fighting. Perhaps even offense fighting. We'll see. Species. So the Andori are weak. No. The Mephitotes are strong at defense. The Ozcause are nothing special. And so we'll just make our Peltite birds to poke out the enemy's faces as we go. So need more armies here. More assault, more good. And I'm not sure how many I'll need. Also, our first time hiring a general character. They'll recognize generals aren't in the game anymore. A commander for the ground. And then we can now engage in trade with other empires we want to. Buying and selling is now possible. Hooray. Also, I was planning to level this up to keep us safe in the north while we fight in the east. The High Parliamentarian retired at age 53. Retired after being infected with an alien organism. I think these are new. These are new pop-ups on why do people retire. I love them. So a new High Parliamentarian. Unfortunately, neither of the current Parliamentarian characters have any empire-wide effects. So we'll grab you, and hopefully you'll learn some valuable skills as time goes by. One hard question is going to be, do I move all of my fleet south to help burst through? Because I have 7,000 strength right here. I want to bring at least one more fleet down, probably. Though when we undock, our economy's going to get quite bad, I suspect. Diamond Wing Auric has been killed in a duel. I regret saying that any of my events, people dying, is not super fun. Like, infected by alien, interesting story, killed in a duel, darn you burr. Alright, so next up, we've asked the mechanical device to share knowledge with us. It seemed pleased with each prompt we acknowledged. However, we soon realized its requests and statements were exceedingly banal. Would you like to know about planetary atmosphere? At the center of a system is a star. They're bright. The average lifespan of a Tiyanki matriarch is more than 10 times that of a male. We can keep asking for help, or we can try to take the thing apart. That's hard to do, though. I'll keep chatting. May eventually will break through its surface level conversation. There's something better going. We can go and remove a blocker or two here.
We have mastered a new technology.
We've learned about more edicts, more good. We can keep going the edicts path. It's very, very cheap. Or higher pop speed. That's the big issue right now. So to the edicts fund. I'm expecting we're still burning about 70 extra a month. Is that true? Not quite 70. Only 50 some. Feel pretty good about the Empire right now. We were expanding very slowly for a while, but we've sped up now in a good way. By doing lots of cheap research, honestly. Railgun is cheap, we'll do that. And we can now build our first cruisers. Like I said, I want to put it in each of the fleets, and they are size 40 now. So, let's get you one cruiser. The cost of that is how many pips? I believe 3. I think we build 2 of those currently. Okay, build one here also. Good. They're 4 each. So I can't actually support 2 of them, but we'll see. More events! The mechanical advisor has rapidly increased the intensity and pace of its advice. It's enthralling. Did you know we can construct mining districts if we need more minerals? So much knowledge, so little time. We've chosen to stay and learn as much as possible. Our scientist has left us. That is it. So we should have taken that thing apart, I guess. But now we know. Dimensional shifting unlocks the phase fleet action, which allows fleets to phase out of existence, safe in a different dimension for 180 days. The fleets return to fully repair. Duh. We can do this once, and then there's new functionality to the fleets. Oh, gotta save that for an important moment. Probably want to save that until one of the crises, I guess. Interesting. Speaking of interesting, there's nowhere else for us to engage in construction now. Unless we want to do additional creation of Corbets here, or another mega habitat somewhere. And I don't really know how to think about habitats. I wonder if building one over the direction of... in the direction of the black hole could be fun. Let's see. Anybody want to live over a black hole? We can build one! Let's learn about a black hole and see what happens. Hello, Phelan. Playing World of Warcraft, a hunter said, are there gun ammo merchants in Stormwood? You said probably, and they said thank you. At least said thank you, that's very sweet. Far sweeter than saying, we don't care about what you said. Though I think it's a bit trolly is what you've done there. A little bit trolly to not help them out terribly much. Shame on you. I got a new scientist there. The scientist we can get faster survey speed and research. Let's do that. Okay. We'll get you cloaked up in 40 days, and then we'll send you out to scan on your own again. 20 days. 3, 2, 1. Good. The Eliminator can now use the existential expulsion CB against us. So are you planning to attack me next? The goopy internals that power your vile kind hardly measure up to the immaculate something. I gotta send a spy at once. Because I have some concerns. I have some concerns about what they're gonna do to us. I just don't know how strong they are, unfortunately. We know that their first area is relatively weak here, so I could try to bounce in against them. I just need to learn their strength, though. Alright. I don't want to get destroyed. Our air can level up. Either make more happiness or more leader experience. We'll do more happiness. Want them on the council soon enough. I don't want to be exterminated. There's many things I desire in this game. That is just not one of them. Earth finally has unemployed population that won't switch jobs.
We have mastered a new technology.
They're trying to go elsewhere. Well, they can't go elsewhere because they're slaves. Whoops. They'll find jobs eventually. Faster pop growth speed. Awesome. More navy size, probably. Yeah, navy size goes up. When you see a weak spot on the border, you expect a trap. Yeah, we're going to see how large their fleet is. Because I don't mind jumping in against them, but only if I know I'm going to beat them. Or at least not get destroyed immediately. Let's go and level up our strength of armies. Not armies, sorry, shields. We are getting armies made though, correct? We're up to, yes, 200 fleet strength. That's so unbelievably weak. I should probably keep building more armies then. So Earth, more armies, thank you. Astral actions. I'm saving my points right now because I sure do want to get Astral boost as the war begins. Oh, wow. My Overlord, is that true? Interplay. My Overlord has just declared war against the Exterminators. So I can ignore that. I can ignore that and trust the Eliminators not coming from me either. They're not forcing me into the war. Okay, how long till my edict passes? It's almost done. Wartime is upon us. I believe. Let's see how this goes. It's still inferior. Okay. Let's go and make additional claims. And we can get a couple more beyond. This will push him back quite a ways. I grab the planet there. Lots for us to take. Good to good. I'm excited for war, I think. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be excited. It's just, you know, is what it is. Yeah. Let's go bully the bullies.
Council agenda ready.
So we don't have sufficient commanders right now. Like I said, I need to get one who's good at armies in just a moment. Okay. Upgrade all the ships. Soon our fleet cap will go up. When it does so, We'll build more to head to the front line. Relic can be used in a moment. Yeah, it's time to move to full war footing and just sec here. This will be good. This is going to be good. So I'm going to have you all join us here. I am leaving one fleet in the north if need be.
We have mastered a new technology.
Better HP and such. No changes needed there. I don't see any flat bonuses right now that'll help us in the war. I don't want to keep upgrading stuff. Oh, they're going to colonize. They're going to colonize as I come and destroy them. Oh boy. I wish I had hyper lanes for faster ship movement. It's going to take a while for them to get there, unfortunately. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I don't think I need my entire fleet down. So let's roll you all out once you're done upgrading. What I'm doing with the captured pops, I haven't decided yet. We're xenophobes, we haven't killed anyone. I think they all become slaves. Eh? Eh? Okay. We want to choose the other military agenda, which is display of power, I believe. No, strong on our own. Nope. Which one helps us to avoid war exhaustion? We already have it. So yeah, it is the case that display of power is good. And then relic we'll use as soon as the war begins. And we get one supremacy. So better ship fire rates or cheaper ships. Yeah, definitely cheaper fire rate or faster fire rate. A surprise catch. Our spy master in the Collectren Interplanetary Commonwealth, that's our overlord, has caught an asset, a sympathetic contact who'll be in our service.
We have mastered a new technology.
Who do we meet? Who do we meet? A bureaucrat who's unhappy. Oh, poor bureaucrat. Let's go gather more information for now and have the asset assist us. Good stuff. Hey, Sorrow UA, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Welcome, friend. I learned all about faster colonies. We'll have more of this soon. Let's go ahead and do additional code breaking so we can learn about our enemies a little faster. Give up on spying here. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Sorrow. Nice message, my friend. Thanks for being here, really. With 8,000 strength, so we can get all of our military movements created. So we go to society management. Nope, government edicts. All right, we currently have positive 7 exotic gases. So fuel move faster, shield bonus is definitely on. We currently have positive 1 rare crystals. So we go ahead and have better energy weapons. How many plus motes? No extra motes right now, so we'll be overspending on these. That's fine though. Better armor, clearly. We'll see if that's there. Am I enjoying the new DLC? I am. The new DLC gives access to stories, and my favorite part of Stellaris are the exploration and story moments. Hey, Greystroke. Did the movie I ever see get to Japan? You mean Oppenheimer? Certainly it is not in Japan. It never will be, unfortunately. All right, let's go to war. I want my junk.
We have declared war on the heinous sea.
All right, our first declared war of the playthrough. Why can't I jump in? Oh, there we go. It just took a moment. I had to unpause for a second and make it go. We'll see how this goes. Best of luck, everybody. And can we see the strength of this planet? They have no armies. So we'll move our armies forward right away. Have our... Need to hire an army leader. Is you. Forward, forward. Nice. Great victory. Huge success.
Spaceborne abomination encountered.
And so far, they're not moving a fleet forward. Love the hyperlanes. Good stuff. I am correct, they have no defenses here, correct? They're building a robot assembly plant, so they will not have defenses. So forward to here next. Grab it quickly, hopefully. Totally falling astral threads. Right. So time to use astral threads on military upgrade, or military speed, and something else as well. What kind of thing is it? Society? No. Technology? No. Discoveries? Yes. Okay, so faster movement, good. And then the relic. Can't afford relic right now. Hello, mad scientist. Good seeing you, friend. I enjoyed watching you play some FM the other day. Good seeing you, though, for sure. Research completed. More code breaking. Let's have better defense on our ships. Level up on a commander. Veteran from the rank. If you're on the Imperial Force, which you are, this is our leader. All the army gains experience faster. But to use armies for the first time, so that'd be very nice to have happen. You go take over the planet, please. Didn't select the army, unfortunately. Have you ever played the game Megalomania? Not that I know. No. That's right. Not that I know, no. Is this fleet trying to escape or just hanging out there? They're hanging out.
Invading Xeno lair.
Okay, things are happening quickly. Number one, we've invaded a planet. Hooray! Number two, the enemy forces are marshaling here, or not marshaling, mustering here. That will be fine. Also, espionage has happened. We've learned more about our overlords. Okay. My science ships are not too far away. But I kinda sorta wanna come science these things I don't know about yet. We're gonna pop on a new science ship real quick, just to move it over and help us out. Earth is good. Making all the corvettes and destroyers, so ships are coming to help out. We want to throw out at least one science ship first. Good. Are you all moving forward? And if so, to where? They're all mustering here. This group is moving. I believe they're moving in the direction of my armies. So I'm going to have a quick reverse here. Move the army fleets over this way to go invade again. And currently here they have how many defensive fleets or defensive armies? 985. All right, we found a place that's much stronger than my current fleet size, which is only 415. We'll need more of those for sure. I got another fleet ready. Holy cow. Our entire fleet is currently undocked. We're plus 50 on energy. That's really surprising to me. Okay, we'll have our armies disengage, I hope. They are doing so.
We have mastered a new technology.
There's going in circles. Wee. Another good victory. Great. More of them coming in. Fine. Everything's happening. Give me a second. We may have to drop back and heal up if need be. We'll see. We are rolling their ships very, very quickly right now. And one of our first new diplomats has leveled up for the first time. So either faster console agenda or ship upkeep is cheaper. Love that. And we've detected a cloak science ship over here. Don't care about that too much. With their navy pushed back, though I want to go ahead and heal up. I push that, they heal up locally. They do. They'll heal up right here. Good. After that's done, we'll shift them forward to fight in the capital. Another level up on a commander. Give you more fire rates. New science ship is ready. Give them a leader also. We need to hire one more leader. So this person lives longer. I like that. They get a level up also in AI assistant. Love that. And then you go scan our military situation over here. We need more armies as well. As I said, it's definitely the case that we have a little bit more. As I said yesterday, that the combat in this game I find slightly tedious. When things are going like wham bam in a game like this, I do enjoy it quite a bit. So it's been pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't meaning to play on double speed. Thank you for catching me. I was doing that though, because yeah, I was definitely not thinking about why the game was going quite so fast there. We'll slow down slightly though and see what happens. Okay, need more armies soon. So fleets here cannot repair up there. Move forward. Relic go. Plus 4% ship weapons damage. Very strong. Military applications, we'll give it to more shield damage. We've learned about engineering as well. I always forget to use the minor artifacts, but we're good for now. All right. Yeah, I can do double speed in my in peacetime. At combat time, often not so much. Go fleets, go!
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Nice. Tell me of your home planet. My captain served with distinction during a recent engagement. The Admiralty, recognizing their quality of promising flag officer, made them a full-rank commander. Free commander good. And again, a 985 strength there. So not anything we can roll through currently, which means they could engage in bombardments. I tend to dislike bombardment in my playthroughs, but in this case, I think we're going to do a little bombardment at least. Just a treat. The orbital bombardment has sparked our council to discuss how to respond to the hypothetical scenario surrender. We'll accept their surrender if they want to. Which I think it might be new. I'm not sure if I've ever seen planetary surrender before. Not quite sure. Another fleet over here, very weak. So I pull one of my fleets, whichever one is the strongest. 5-8 will do it. Move to here and win, hopefully. They have limited buildup as well. The new Mystic Order comes forward and asks me for a trade. This is a nice one. So if I give them 3,500 money, then permanently I get a bonus to my economy. Permanent bonuses, so good, so good, so good. Hey, our scientist has returned from a journey inside the rift. Without warning, she simply appeared aboard a science ship, proceeded to return to work as normal. However, it quickly became obvious she's changed. Caught somehow between time, her age is indeterminable. Perhaps as a result, she's gained new abilities. She's also developed a strong aversion to any instructional manual, is observed operating with a higher degree of improvisation. So they live for 50 years more, gain more leader experience, also finds anomalies more effectively. Nice. Wait, why did the game just suggest that the tutorial should turn back on? No, I'm good. I think I'm okay with the tutorial, thank you. But then a special character wishes to join us. Baron Victor Djeradin. He is a commander, coming forward as an admiral and tactician. Where's your fleet? To my shame, it is lost. Orbiting a red star, making vital repairs. Our enemies ambushed us. They came in all directions. Outnumbered 10 to 1, I watched as my ships and their crews met their end on the hellish sun. As a parting gift, allowed to live, even now I carry the shame of that defeat. Should you not serve your house? House Jaredin fell with me. After my defeat, I was consumed by a thirst for vengeance. Believe me, my enemies paid for what they did. My honor taken, not my skill in battle. On this I pledge my life. So, on the Empire, his ship builds so much faster and get bonus experience, so he drills them. More naval capacity, better ship weapon damage, but is a big sad guy because of the awful experience. Alright, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. And we're gonna give him the adaptationist so he gets more experience more quickly. We should give him a fleet, shouldn't we? We have one fleet in the north that's doing literally nothing. I'll trade him out with one of the fleet commanders that is currently not doing much. And then I'll have the other person go back this way. Cool. Our science ships reach the end of all they know how to do. Okay, and then we did jump down this way. We're winning big, good stuff. More research, better defense abilities. We gotta upgrade the ships for that. And then Disruptor goes very quickly. So we're learning about plasma weaponry. Cool. Nothing needed. We have employed Sad Dude. I hope that Sad Dude's willing to work hard if he can. In Sad Dude we trust, I suppose.
Station engaged.
Another good victory. Great. He's gotta bombard more planets. How's bombardment going here? Are we not bombarding? Oh, they're not bombarding. They're standing nearby and watching. Folks are dying pretty quickly, though. What's up, henchman? Good seeing you, friend. Hope you're having a good day. Level up on... Gives a hoot. That's our storyteller, I believe. So either gains more ability in propulsion or in the Voidcraft. Propulsion all the way. I think Voidcraft may be for Megastructures, which is a goal. I forgot about that indeed. Okay. And then my other fleet, the one that is not actively bombarding, which is you? Yes. We're going to move you down here to actively bombard as well. And then Earth producing additional armies. Nope. Some debris has been analyzed here. Only there a button for auto scanning debris. Maybe the cat's pajamas. That's the way I talk. Cat's pajamas, apparently. All of my science ships are currently doing literally nothing. Gotta change that over at some point soon. So you, buddy... Cloak up. Already is cloaked. Good. Can't find anything else to scan, apparently. Oh, this is the military zones you can't get through. If I send it through and it dies, but I feel pretty bad. It is currently cloaked. Well, good luck. They're both sitting here. So... Yeah, I sent them to auto-scan earlier, but they're stuck currently. So we'll see what happens. If I get them out... A rift! A rift I haven't explored yet. Go explore the rift, please. Engineering done. Torpedoes are fast. Okay, someone has invited me to a non-aggression pact. Is that you all? No. They were already friendly enough there.
Incoming transmission.
Research agreement with our masters. You know what? Sure, that's fine. We'll destroy them eventually, but, you know, not yet.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, is bombardment on here?
We have mastered a new technology.
It is. Please surrender. Please, we'd like it quite a bit. And you all here.
We have mastered
Very slow going on the bombardment. What are the troops here? Sentinels. All called Sentinels.
a new technology.
Torpedoes made. We have frigates also who want them. Probably not yet. More mining, more good. More plasma throwers already finished. There's that too. And then society. No slave army yet. Ah, we can build up our fleet quite a bit now. I think we'll do that quickly. Yep. So the ships on the front. I want you to reinforce, but also get more cruisers. Got 2 of them. 2 more of those. Reinforce, thank you. We'll have to buy more alloys to keep this going, I believe. This fleet's just sitting here. I may have sent it home to repair. Level up while it's doing so. Yeah, because this is not the far north one. Okay. And you get additional cruisers. We'll give it a frigate, I suppose. Alright, sign ship here. Continue scanning the debris, please. So right now we're just waiting for additional fleets. Also, no more jobs. No more jobs here, because the slaves have no place to work. Owl House also has no more jobs, because slaves here, lots of jobs. Lots of jobs. Open slots. Some kind of like slave moving building. I do feel bad having slaves in this playthrough, but you know, these things are necessary occasionally. Maybe I shouldn't have any slaves? Whoa. What kind of hippie talk is happening on my channel right now? Have no slaves? Seems ridiculous to me. I have a station up here. We upgraded this station because it is our front with the enemy there. And clipped. Oh no. Don't you clip that. That's not for you.
Debris analyzed.
Okay. We could try to move a science ship first. Not a science ship. Move a construction ship through to build here. I'm surprised that no one's taken it, to be honest. I'm considering going to war with the exterminators. Oh! This is actually my boss's territory. My boss pushed back the exterminators a little bit. So I could slide through and grab that then. My construction ship is almost done with building the black hole location. When that's done, forward. Okay, you're all upgraded now. Uh-oh. Oh, the game crashed. That's pretty bad. The game crashed. When was the last autosave? Welp. That's the first crash I've had in a very, very long time, honestly. Welp. We got an ad break coming in about 1 minute. I'll go ahead and reload this thing and we'll do the ad break and let's see what happens. I'm very glad I have the oops screen there now. It's one of the better additions I made to the stream recently. Good old oops screen. It's loading again. That was weird. Yeah, it was going along just fine, then literally nothing. I have no idea what may have occurred to cause that. The game went into a rift. That definitely explains it. Alright, that's loading up nicely. We'll take our 3 minutes ad break right now. Check out a little more crossword puzzle, and then get back to the game a bit. So we're almost done. Let's see. Okay, I actually pushed some weird keys when the game crashed, so... Edibiri, I don't know. Buzzing Bunch. Did a hive previously, not sure. Finally arrived. Oh, made it. Made it. So skim instead of scan. Good. So Meg to the trench. Presumably Meg is Megalodon. Probably that. So irritating is irksome. So I missed. I think I said extra was right and then got rid of it. Nice. Progress. All right. Film debut by Savannah Leaf. Earth Mama, possibly? So something Heimer. Oh, it's Barbenheimer. Barbieheimer. The combination Barbie and Oppenheimer show. So Tureen is spelled with an E, I think is right. So Barbenheimer? Is it Barbieheimer? I think it's EE. We'll see. So Greta Lee is in past lives. Got it. Basic houses, or huts, of course. All right. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Perfect something or a name. I'm going to say this is Shining Up for Sculptor Film. I have no idea if that's right. Buzzing Bunch. This is the only one I should be able to get because it's not a proper name. Buzzing Bunch. Snares? Uslane? Snarl? Buzzing. So bees is the obvious thing. Like a doorbell buzzes? Okay, I'm not going to get it. Not feeling it. So, friends, help me, please. Our first time asked for help in a very long time. I'll put it with no help screen. So what do you know? What do you know? Perfect blank, a film. Who is Edabiri? Osman, thank you. Awesome. M is main here. Good. So, it's a swarm. It's a swarm. Good. So, showing up. And why? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Proper nouns are terrible. We hate them so much. All right. Back to no helping. We did it. For a surprisingly difficult one for me, I'm glad we got through it. Friday puzzle done. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 old puzzles one of these days. All right, friends. Because the game crashed out, I had a brief moment of, I really should go do some work. Today's class is not prepared. And, yeah. I'm going to say, let's end stream here. I know I've been kind of short on streams the past 3 or 4 days. My apologies for that. Tomorrow, I promise you a full-length stream. Unless the computer crashes something. So, let's find someone to raid host real quick. And then we'll call the day, probably. Is the Rimworld Hot Potato still happening? It's absolutely crushing it. Raised like $75,000 for charity so far. There is someone streaming and he's wearing a hat and a vest and a tie. What in the Sam Hill is this? Someone's stolen my shtick. His name is Wasted Space, a gamer, bassist, and frequent idiot. All right. So raid host on Wasted Space. Yes. Tomorrow, definitely new game. Phoenix Knight, good seeing you. Thanks for the follow a bit ago. And I apologize that I'm leaving right as you come in. But enjoy the raid. Enjoy the hot potato. Enjoy the Rimworld. I'll be back tomorrow with an actual factual full-length stream. It'll be good. Thanks a lot, folks. Good night for now.